when you are connected to your self-worth and guided by its information, this even has to do with the idea of, oh, I've gained some weight. No, I was eating some stuff and I had some things that I maybe thought I wouldn't want to have after I've done all this work. What that's a reflection of is you reconnecting to your right to be nourished. Right? I think of sort of the simple power of that statement. You have a right to be nourished. So much of what happens, on this topic is our egos get pretty sophisticated about how they keep shame alive. And back to that idea of feeling and being stuck. I'd rather you eat, a box of crackers while you're really paying attention to yourself because it's something that you've determined that you need in that moment, and experience what it's like to feel like you're in charge of your own nourishment. Because when we get that in charge feeling restored, the tendency is, because it feels so good, that you want to be a really good steward of nourishing yourself, right? This sort of speaks to the ideas of, wow, this is more effortless. There's more ease in this than I thought that there would be. It feels more sustainable, right? When you're back in the innate place of deserving, and in this case, deserving to be nourished, it's not about the single quantitative actions that you take about what you put in your mouth or don't. It's about the overall feeling that your trajectory of treating yourself a little bit better and like with a little bit more deserving and a little bit more deserving, and how that accumulates into a momentum of just how you're generally feeling better about you. Not just bad about what the scale says or doesn't say, but better about you. I think there's an inextricable link between that feeling and that feeling building momentum and the sense of ease that people have expressed tonight around the topic, right? Yeah, I just thought this was going to be a lot harder, but I'm seeing some progress, and I'm seeing it in a way that allows me to feel good while I get to my destination.
And Chinese medicine world, right? Spleen is overthinking, overworking, overworrying, but also just thinking and working. So as we process, as we digest new ways of being, quite often our spleen wants something to give it a quick hit of energy in order to process that. So fast carbs, sugars, those are fast ways to give us that hit of energy so we can literally digest what we're doing. So this idea around nourishment that way and permission around like, okay, I can do that because right now I need that fast hit. And I get to choose at every moment in time what's going to nourish me and how. And we absolutely don't have to do that negative judgment thing of like, I had this, so I might as well. It's a running joke with Dana. I'm like, I would like 2 chocolate almonds, please, because that's going to help me digest dinner. I can feel it. I need that little hit of sugar. If I have a handful, I'm going to feel kind of crummy. But if I have 2, I can just feel my spleen go, thank you. That's all I need. Have a nice day.
Imagine removing the shame from that, right? How big of a deal someone can make, and probably has made in a metaphorical sense for each of us, around 2 stinking chocolate almonds, right? Oh, what are you eating that for? Oh my gosh. Oh, how many more of those are you going to eat? Okay. There's something wonderful about reclaiming the power to say by your action, and if verbally, if you need to as well, fuck off. I'm giving myself what I need. Right? Putting that power back in your hands by your determination. And like I said, people often think that that's this slippery slope to indulgence. But I've just seen it play out time and time again in so many ways when we're talking about all the remedies that we try to use to feeling disconnected, right? It's at the heart of all sort of addictive and obsessive behaviors. We're trying to make up for something. When a person kind of regains that control and simply regains it by recognizing that it was theirs in the first place, you've never seen inspired discipline in someone like you see in those examples. So we don't lose the plot, right? 2 chocolate almonds, a handful of crackers. Yeah, I gave myself what I needed to nourish myself in the moment by my own determination. Thank you very much.